Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Factor 2.5, and don't adjust your settings, you are seeing a black screen. Now, just for a second, I want to mention last episode, I took a look at the analytics and stuff, and apparently people don't like Thaumcraft grinding on camera, so we're going to do that stuff all off camera, and I'll just show you results and cool things I find out when I find them. But while I was walking around the base, clicking on things with my little scanner, I clicked on something I shouldn't have and got something started I was waiting to do for a while. And now I will bring in the game screen and show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I accidentally right-clicked on the dragon egg, the ender dragon egg up there, and started the process of making it hatch. So now we get to have an ender dragon mount. Now this thing, as soon as it hatches, it starts as a little tiny baby big-headed ender dragon, and it grows up over like 4,000 seconds or something. It takes a little while, and it gets slowly bigger and bigger and bigger until it's full size, and it's got a little countdown there at the top. I've got this guy actually tethered to a post upstairs. I'm down on the second floor here, by the way, by the QED. And he walked off the edge and then landed here and then walked back in here, so he's still tethered up there, but he's kind of stuck down here at the moment. Anyway, so whenever they grow up, whenever the adulthood timer is totally finished, then you can tame them with raw fish. So I've got a raw fish here, and then you toss a saddle on them, and I've got a saddle right there. And then you can ride them around and fly around with them and stuff. Now, this is a regular ender dragon because he was just hatched up there on that little platform by my bed. If you hatch the egg in specific places, then you can get different breeds of dragons. So if you have like a 3x3 pool of water with a block in the middle and have the egg on that and hatch it there, you can get a water dragon. Same setup with leaves gives you a forest dragon. If you hatch this thing down really far underground in the world, like near bedrock layer, you can get a ghost dragon. And there's like one for fire if you do lava, and there's an air one if you hatch it really far up in the sky. And there might be like one or two more. I can't think of them all offhand, but that's most of them. Alright, looks like timer's done. Fed him a fish. You just right click with the fish. Now it says owner me. How about we grab our saddle? Saddle's on. Right click. Yeah, we're on him. Now he's still tethered. Let me jump off. He's still tethered up there. Let's unhook him. Hope he doesn't just walk off the side. Oh, even if he does though. So the cloud layer down there, I went ahead and extended it. And I've got my draw distance turned down a little bit. Oh, he's trying to follow me. Stay there, dude. Chick. Whatever. I expanded the cloud layer. It's a 3 by, I think, 5 chunk distance now. It goes pretty much all the way from this end of the mob farm all the way to our triple compressed cobblestone chunk over there. And I think that's about 5 chunks long right there. Anyway, so the dragon, actually, you can tell it to sit down. Oh, it picked me up. Okay. It thinks I'm in trouble. That's another thing it does, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. If you get a bone and right-click, you can tell them to sit or stand. Normally they will follow you, though, I think. He'll try to follow me. Do you eat any more fish after the first one? He's eating them. It doesn't seem to do anything. It probably just heals them, though. But you can tell them to sit and stand and follow you around and stuff. And also, let me do this. If I get up here on this tree, is he not sitting down? No. He's trying to follow me. So if I jump off the world here, he's going to try to save me. Or not. He'll just sit there. If they think you're falling, like I'm flying here, if he thinks I'm falling and gonna hurt myself, he'll try to swoop down and grab me. That's what he was doing over there on that wall, but now it looks like he doesn't care. Are we good? Ow. No, we're not good. Where are you going? Okay, that time he caught me. So if you jump off in midair, E to fly up and down, so it's... What? No, not Q. Come here. Hang on a second. I can do this way. I need to change the controls to this. Let me see here. Controls. The riding controls on the dragon are a little weird. Here we go. Dragon controls. Fly up, spacebar, fly down, left shift, and then the dismount. Let's see. Dismount should not be left shift. Inventory, journey map, miscellaneous. Jump, sneak, strafe. Node list, tinkers, vein miner. We have vein miner in this pack? Where is the thing that says dismount? Huh. Let me see, where is... Left shift, I don't see where the other one is. Sneak? Is it tied to the sneak button? I guess it is. Alright. Well then, let's not use that one. Left control is the sprint key as well. Not too worried about those overlapping. Okay, let's see if that works. So, that should be up. This should be down, but it's not. Huh. Well, if I'm looking down and I tell him to go backwards, he actually does go up. And then left and right rotates him. Yeah, the controls are a little weird. I'd rather just fly around under my own power here. So, let's get him back up here somewhere. I'm just going to steer him backwards. And dismount. He wants me to stay on him. Left control's not working, apparently. Okay. So what was our other option here? Fly down, let's set it to R. What else is R set to? Besides the inventory sorting button. Looks like that's it. Okay, we're going to use R. And that doesn't work. Okay, perfect. Those shouldn't conflict each other. Oh, goggles are revealing. Alright, don't need you. Done. Try again. Now it works. Okay, we're good. Let's turn you this way. And R. Drop you off right here. Dismount. No. Dang it. Stop. I'm not trying to ride the dragon. And there you go. Alright, stay there. Let me get a bone so I can tell him to sit also. And now I can't jump, apparently. Reset everything. There we go. Alright, let me get a bone and tell him to sit so he doesn't try to save me from falling. Which is handy if he did it all the time and it worked all the time. But he doesn't, so we're gonna just stick him off over here in the back. Sit. There he goes. Alright, now he's sitting. So he will stay there until I tell him to not sit, and he'll start, you know, walking around and stuff. You can jump on them while they're sitting and fly them around, and as soon as you land, they will sit down wherever they land. So you don't have to worry about telling him to stand up before you go flying around. He'll wait until he lands again to sit back down wherever you land him. Anyway, but at first I was like, oh man, I don't know what I'm doing. When he started hatching, and I was like, wait a minute. This is the same mod that was in Attack of the B Team back in the day. Because I remember B-dubs going, Dragons is so stupid, you know. And had a lot of trouble with them. And they were always aggressive to him and stuff. So I was like, no, I remember doing this. We had dragons on that server that I was playing on. So, see, now what's he doing? You should be sitting down there, sir. He doesn't want to sit sometimes. Now he's up on the side post thing. Like, are you trying to kill the cows or what? They're gathering around him. Like, anyway, I guess since now we have a dragon, let's go back to Draconic Evolution. You guys don't want to see me do all this Thaumcraft scanning on camera, and I still have a bit to do. I just had to stop because this dragon was hatching. Also, I made a little fishing pond here. Set up a fisher. I got a shiny fishing rod in it. And I was using this to get fish because I wasn't sure exactly how many fish it was going to take to tame that guy. Apparently it was just like a couple, one or two. And then I fed him a bunch more myself. But here's what the fisher has brought up. Smite 4. Ooh, not good. A little bit of junk. Bunch of different kinds of Pam's fish. An unstable 2 punch 1 book. That's an odd one. A mysterious safari net. A couple of string. Huh. Some catfish. Well, that's neat. I'll just leave this running. It's got all the power it needs. I brought some solar panels back over here to run this. I'm just going to set it up real quick. But hey, now we have a fishing pond. Now we have that dragon to ride. Not that I'm going to, because regular flight is better. Let's get back into Draconic Evolution here. Got almost 400 more Instone to pulverize down. But, alright, let's see. I'm going to make a... Let's look at the achievement list for Draconic Evolution. There we go. So after we get the Draconium Dust and the Ingot, it wants us to make one, even though we've already done a lot of stuff here, including this thing here. Create a Dislocator. So these things are really cool. You basically have a personal teleporter, and this is just the base version of it that I'm going to make. It's called a Charm of Dislocation. Here's the recipe. 4 Draconium Dust, an Eye of Ender, and 4 Blaze Powder. So, what you can do is... Oh, I thought I had a recipe for that. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Oh, I know why I don't. Or why I can't make it real quick. Because all of my Draconium Dust is being auto-smelted into ingots. So we're going to need 4. We can make an Eye of Ender. And then we need... 4 Blaze Powder, right? Like that. Let's go pulverize these ingots down. That should take care of it. So basically, you can shift and right click with this charm, and it takes the position that you're currently standing in, the dimension that you're in, and the direction you're facing, and remembers all that. And then, whenever you want to, you can oh, I don't really need a pattern for it, do I? Anytime you want to, you can return to that location, dimension, and facing up to, I think, 10 times with this one. Bind your current XYZ coordinates as well as direction, facing, and dimension. So I would demonstrate that, but it's going to use charges up, and I want to go ahead and upgrade it straight away because the upgraded one is much better. So to upgrade, we have to add 4 ingots, a Wyvern core, which is Nether Star, 4 Draconic cores, and 4 more Draconium ingots. Each core is 4 more. So we need 20 more Draconium ingots, a Nether Star, actually 24 ingots, and a couple of Ender Pearls. And I think I may have all this if I make that Wyvern core. Craft me one of these. Got all the stuff for it. There we go. Enhanced Charm of Dislocation. So these do all of the exact same thing the little one does, except you see down in the bottom right corner there it says Fuel 0. So they have a number of charges, but you can recharge it with Ender Pearls. So let's grab a few out. So you just shift right click, open your little interface here. This box of little tabs here is the name of the places that you can travel to, each of your little bind points that you set, each of your waypoints. You can set them, rename them, remove them all right here. You can add a new point. Let's say I want to travel right here. Let's turn and face the system. Shift right click, add new. So then that opens a little box up here. Let's type in AE system. Then we're going to say commit. That binds this location and my facing and dimension. And then you can toggle this little lock here that locks that entry so that you can't accidentally remove it or, you know, do something to it. So this I want to have as a destination. So for fuel, if you click add fuel, let me put these on the bar. They don't have to be on the bar, but when you add fuel, it takes a Ender Pearl from your inventory and adds a charge to your Charm of Dislocation here. And this goes, I think, up to about 255. You can also shift click to do like a whole stack at a time. And if you don't have any, it'll tell you in the chat out of Ender Pearls. So I'm only going to use 16 at the moment. And we're going to go and demonstrate this. So let's fly off over here, say we're messing around with the reactor, yada yada yada. Oh, I don't have my wireless communication thing, or I'm out of range or something. Say I'm way up here and I need to jump back to the AE system. You just regular right click and we're back. That's all it takes, and it takes off one of your fuel. See, now it says 15. If we want to set a location, let's go into the Nether. Let's head over to our little safety tower in the Nether here by the Wither farm, or the Wither arena. And we'll set another point over here. This is another place I visit kind of regularly, maybe not so much lately, but it's a spot that I'd like to be able to get to in a hurry if I need to. Saves a little bit of travel time. So we're going to go right over here. I still have these RF tools teleporter things here. I actually never came back in with a magnum torch to light this up, and keep things from spawning on top of them, but this charm is going to make these kind of pointless. So let's see, shift right click, we're going to say add new. Going to name this Nether Tower, commit, and I'm going to go ahead and lock this one. Alright, so now to choose where you want to teleport, there's two ways you can do it. When you shift right click and open your menu here, you can click on one, and then see there it says right click to teleport. If you right click on one of these, then it will teleport you to that destination. So if I right click there, give it a second to load us back in, now we're back at the AE system. Or you can shift and use your scroll wheel on your mouse, and see if you scroll up, it goes up the list. So there we have AE system. If you scroll down, it goes down the list back to Nether Tower. And then you just stand up, right click, and you're gone. Also, these things are really handy to take with you into RF Tools Dimensions. That saves crafting all of this mess and charging it up and worrying about power situations. But you still have to have your dimension powered to stand inside of it. If you see the walls closing in, get the heck out of there. So, now that we're here, let me kill off some of this stuff real quick. Was this guy spined? Probably he was. What the heck is that? Some kind of hat? Anyway, so that's about it for this episode. I just wanted to show you guys the dragon mount and our little charm of dislocation. If you have any questions or comments on the matter, leave them in the oh, what is this? Did I really just fall like off the side there? Oh man, well, let's go get that, I guess. If you guys have any questions or comments on the episode, leave them below and I will see you guys in the next episode. Let me go get my stuff. It's not the first time that's happened. Well, probably the first time that's happened on the on my world. It's happened on the server. Anyway, till next time, guys. I will see you later. Have a good day.